Your spiritual team, the universe, and the Most High will send you clarity, okay? Messages of clarity through an epiphany, all right? And it's going to come in a way like you might be getting an attitude like, what? And then boom, it's just going to hit you. So I'm being guided to tell you about what happened to me. So this is how I know. So I've been, again, feeling like really big energy, and I was going through my regular process when it comes to driving semi-trucks or whatever. And I go to the guard shop, and normally when I sign the log book where you log in, I do use different color ink. It just depends. They don't be caring. I've been doing this for many years. And particularly this particular guard, he was like, do you have blue or black ink? And I was like, yeah, I have blue or black ink or whatever. He was like, I need you to sign your paperwork in blue or black ink. And then immediately I'm getting a little attitude because, you know, it ain't never been a problem before. You know what I'm saying? But he was nice, but, you know, I was getting attitude in my mind, not with him, but in my mind or whatever. Like, duh, like, I have blue or black ink, but it never mattered before. Why does it matter now? Then out of nowhere, he says, that's how you get paid, right? And soon as he said that, that's how you get paid, boom, a huge vision and this energy just came over me, this knowing. It was just this all knowing just hit me that that's how you get paid. That, you know, when you sign big checks or whatever, you will sign in blue or black ink. We all know that any official government documents, okay, legal documents need to be signed in blue or black ink. So when he said that that's how you get paid, and they don't normally be saying that that's how you get paid, at least not to me, like as long as I've been doing this, like they've never said that that's how you get paid. And that's when this all knowing just came, like that wasn't him speaking, like that was the Most High, my angel speaking to me, and my ancestors like, yeah girl, that's how you get paid. So you're gonna be signing in blue and black ink. So like the attitude instantly went away. So 8 hours later, maybe 8-9 hours later, on multiple states over with the same load, going to deliver it or whatever, and it just kept sticking in my mind, like that's how you get paid. Like that was unusual or whatever. And I'm still thinking about this epiphany, and I even looked it up. So I go deliver the load, and I go check in like I normally do with a guard shack or whatever, and I sign in, you know, with black ink, and you know, just, you know, we going through the usual rah-rah. And the young lady who was sweet as pie, she says, oh, don't forget your sticker or whatever, that's how you get paid. And it was a golden like ticket or whatever. She handed it to me, and I'm unfamiliar with the process, so they normally put it on your paperwork, like your bills, but she was like, that's how you get paid. And again, and it was epiphany. And I was like looking at her like, do you normally say that? You know what I'm saying? Which doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be logical, practical with stuff. You already know when you feel it, that's what it is. So the spirit, the Most High, and your angels and ancestors is going to speak to you through epiphanies. That's how you know, okay? Stuff is popping off while you're taking actions, okay? No matter how big or small the actions that you're taking. Like a lot of stuff just be popping up, you know what I'm saying, that would normally pluck my nerves. But then boom, this all knowing just happened. Like, that's how you get paid. And it's kind of funny because I've been speaking that into existence, because my journey has called for me to move many times, and this time I'm like, no, you need to pay me first so I can make this move, even though I'm still making this move or whatever. But yeah, pay attention to these epiphanies, and if you don't know what it is, just look it up, what epiphany means, and that's it.